Greetings, Karana community. We are Team Conma and we're here to present our proposal case about leveraging Indian startups. This proposal was part of Grow India, Grow Karano Challenge in Project Catalyst Fund 8. So, the main goal of our proposal was to sensitize the Indian startup community to decentralized fundraising by hosting integrated workshops and idea showcase programs. To achieve this goal, we took multiple actionable steps, which started with awareness sessions in colleges. So these are colleges which has entrepreneurial cells, basically colleges that recognize student entrepreneurs. So we created awareness sessions in these colleges. We also ran a social media campaign on LinkedIn for this particular program so that entrepreneurs can come and participate. Post which we hosted the Idea Hackathon. So the Idea Hackathon was a combination of boot camps and building light paper for these projects that signed up for Case Sprout. And the next thing we did was to host a pitch ground. So all these projects were refined and created their light paper, and they finally came to the pitch ground and pitched their ideas to the community. And once the pitch ground was done, we assessed all these projects and we picked the best projects. And the idea was to bring them to Project Catalyst Fund 10. So, to give a brief on what K-Sprout is, K-Sprout is an idea hackathon focused on mentoring entrepreneurs and building a robust idea and giving it shape. So, the idea of K-Sprout was not just to bring ideas and bring it onto Project Catalyst. The focus was to bring ideas or projects that were actually good and robust enough to come to the Cardano ecosystem. So this is basically what we did. We mentored these entrepreneurs across multiple bootcamp sessions, followed by which they also came and pitched their ideas to the community. So we took a 7-step approach to achieve this whole feat. So it started with what was the motivation, values, and vision of the project. We recognized what resources these projects have: infrastructural, financial, any kind of resources. What kind of core competence does this team have? Is it a team or is it an individual? Or what sort of expertise does the team actually hold? And what kind of collaborations, features, and business model does the project have? And the sales and marketing strategy, what all recognizable steps do they have to take in order to move their project forward? And what is the revenue and cost model like when it comes to their project? So we started off in June 2022 with a LinkedIn campaign, and we also started college workshops in June itself. In July, we started the Case Sprout registration, and the AMA sessions happened in colleges, which was a consistent thing that we continued doing. And August 2022, we created a mentor-mentee portal dedicated for Case Sprout, and the bootcamp was kick-started. And in September 2022, the pitch ground session was hosted, where all the projects came and pitched their ideas to the community. October 2022, all the projects that were selected, the 15 projects that were selected, started building their white paper. And November 2022, the projects were ready for Project Catalyst Fund 10. So this is basically how our timeline was, and these are the milestones that we achieved. The first thing was we had 50 signups for the Case Sprout program. We also had 108 members joining the Project Catalyst tribe on Conma Hood, which was basically a tribe on Conma social media platform, where we discussed about what happens in Project Catalyst, shared updates about Project Catalyst, and also kept all these projects up to date when it comes to their proposals and what they need to do for Project Catalyst. So this was basically our idea of preparing them for Project Catalyst itself. And finally, we had 14 proposals finalized for Fund 10. So this is just a snippet of our bootcamp, and this was the platform that we had built for Case Sprout. So this platform basically took inputs from every single project, and each project had their own dashboard where they could view their light paper being built. So for every input that they submitted, they could go check on their dashboard and see how their project was shaping up. So that was the basic idea of what we did in the bootcamp. So this is how they were able to visualize. And we also took sessions based on the purpose of their project, what resources do they have, all those 7 steps that I had previously shown. Followed by this, we did the pitch ground session. So the pitch ground session was hosted on Conmaverse. We had some amazing projects that came in and pitched their ideas. Some of them were unable to make it, but there were majority of them did participate, and we had, I think, a participation of around 20 people. Followed by this, we did a rigorous review process and we found out some of the best projects, and we have the 14 best that was shortlisted finally. So once the shortlisting was done, our next step forward was to create their white paper, and their white paper was done, and they were ready to come to Project Catalyst in November itself. So when we think of what is the way forward for K-Sprout, the plan is to continue the K-Sprout program, given that we have gained access to a lot of colleges as part of Conma's education program, which is an ongoing program that Conma runs. And the second thing is, as part of Conma Hope, which is the wing of Conma that is handling K-Sprout, Conma Hope is now consistently hosting pitch ground sessions on a week-on-week basis, so people can come and start pitching their ideas. So this is what our way forward will be, and we are very seriously working on creating Conma Hope as an incubator for entrepreneurs, Web3 entrepreneurs, and that is typically what we are going to do. So thank you, everyone. We hope we covered everything we could, and if there are any questions, we'll be happy to take.